Hello and welcome to How and Why. In this episode, we are now going to look at horses. How tall was the prehistoric horse and what did it feed on? How did it evolve to become today's horse? Why do horses live in herds? What makes a horse so enduring and fast? How do horses show that they like each other? Which horse breeds are there? What are mustangs? What does it mean if a horse possesses a cow sense? And finally, what does a horse whisperer do? You already know Theo, Tess and Quentin. If it's about discovering the breathtaking wonders of the world, they are always ready for action. The three of them have their eyes and ears everywhere and love to undertake exciting discovery expeditions.
Yup, adventure and action. Exactly the right thing for me.
Tess, our red exclamation mark, is very courageous, a real daredevil. What she'd love most is to become a famous pop star.
La 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 la.
Give mercy, Tess. That makes my ears scramble into bits and pieces.
Theo, the blue question mark, is not at all convinced of Tess's musical talent. He prefers to explore all kinds of topics and seems to know just about everything.
Yes, so scientific research has demonstrated that,
That what?
that we are just about to get started.
Stop! Let's not forget Quentin. The yellow ball loves to fool around. It jumps and rolls around its two friends. And the best, it can transform itself into nearly everything.
Theo, I have a question for you. What is the most fabulous animal you know?
Woodlouse. No, a sand flea.
Oh, come on, be serious. Once again, Theo, what is the most fabulous animal?
An earthworm. The earthworm is a fabulous, well, an extraordinary, fascinating animal. Was I supposed to say something different?
You should have said horse, because you admire horses as much as I do. Quentin, that's true, isn't it? Therefore, I figured out that the three of us will travel to where there are lots of horses and where we can do all sorts of horse things all day long.
And where would that be exactly?
We will go to America, the land of horses where the cowboys live. And then we will too be cowboys. I mean, the two of you, and I would be a cowgirl, of course. And so we will go to the, listen closely, Crazy Horse Ranch in Colorado. And now, listen to the best bit. I have already signed us up, and here are the tickets. You will see this is gonna be marvelous. Yahoo!
The history of horses began about 55 million years ago, long before mankind existed on Earth. In those times, the ancestors of our today's horses inhabited the woods and swamplands of Europe, Asia, and North America. They were small forest inhabitants, measuring only up to 8 to 14 inches, and they resembled rabbits or dogs rather than the horses that we know today. We can see this because fossilized skeletons of prehistoric horses have been preserved. These fossil finds, however, cannot tell us anything about the color and pattern of the prehistoric horse